We have with us today Seth Mann, the author of the recently published book, Manifesting the Ultimate: Perfect Health, Massive Wealth, True Love, and Infinite Happiness. Seth, thanks for being here today. That title sounds like what could be called too good to be true. What makes your book any different from all the other books out there on the law of attraction?
Well, thanks for having me. The title to me encompasses the four areas that I believe are of the greatest importance to most people. I don't know too many people who aren't interested in at least one, if not all, of those circumstances. What makes this book different from all the other books out there today is that it deals with what I call the missing element in this age-old universal law.
A lot of people question whether this so-called law of attraction is really a law at all, and why it doesn't seem to work for them.
Well, I certainly believe law of attraction is an actual universal law, and I also believe that the reason people have difficulty making it work for them is because they are not aware of this missing element that I spend a great deal of time instilling in the reader's consciousness in the book.
I understand you have just recently created an audio version of your book. Why did you put out an audio version?
Well, probably because I personally like audiobooks. I read a lot and I do a lot of research, and reading becomes tedious and tiring for me. When I get into really interesting subject matter, I prefer to intake the material through an audio version. For me, it saves me from what I call reader's fatigue, and I also think I actually absorb the information better. You know, what is called a better retention level. I know everybody has different tastes, and some people prefer to read, and that works better for them. So I guess I put this out for people who are like me and have a personal taste that leans toward the audio. I know people who make long commutes to and from work every day, and they like to listen to topics that are that they're interested in, and not the subspace chatter of radio stations.
In the promotional material I read about the audio book, you stated that there is bonus material not contained in the book. What is the bonus material?
Well, the main topic in the bonus material is a subject that has become a great debate on the internet. All the people who don't believe in law of attraction say, if law of attraction is real, are you telling me that 6 million Jews attracted their own death in the Holocaust? Then they mention 9/11, murdered children, and any other atrocity that they can think of to prove their case. I searched and searched on the internet and could not find any law of attraction gurus, writers, or teachers who would give an in-depth answer to this question. Almost all of them don't like to deal with these issues. I think that they think it's a no-win situation that will only get them bad press and at the same time infuriate a large number of people. So in the first bonus material, I give that in-depth answer.
Why aren't you afraid of bad press or infuriating people?
Well, I can't say it hasn't crossed my mind, but when I addressed this issue, I saw it as an opportunity to further express that missing element I spoke of before. I sat down and figured out what my personal cause was on the planet. I hope this doesn't sound grandiose, but I see my cause as something that is very much needed in our global society. When people ask me, I state it simply as promoting the awareness, dignity, and respect for the being that is human. This is a topic in the book. I personally like to differentiate between the being and the human when referring to a human being. I think it helps people to understand their own power and understand how they really are omniscient and omnipotent when they think of their own being or superconscious.
So is this audio product that includes the complete book and these bonuses more like a seminar?
I wouldn't call it a seminar, but some people might look at it that way. I would just call it what it is, which is an audio book with some added bonus material that is not in the book.
Well, Seth, it sounds like an exciting product. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thanks again for giving me the opportunity.